Okay guys, so another laptop for sale on eBay. This is a Sager laptop. The model number is in the description. Now, I want to emphasize that this Sager laptop has some of the same specifications as the Alienware R2, M14X R2 that I just sold on eBay. That actually sold for $850 and lasted less than 24 hours. So they're powerhouses. So let's take a look overall the cosmetic condition. I know the light's poor. You can see that there's some wear on the mouse. That's normal. Right here you have a fingerprint reader, fingerprint scanner. So if the security is your thing, you can set that up on the operating system, which is Windows 8.1, and it's fully up to date. He has the high def speakers. It has a Core i7, and you see like it has this black matte finish, and the keyboard doesn't light up. However, you do have a number pad with it, so if you need to do some number crunching, that'll work for you well. You have some dedicated keys up here. You have Wi-Fi, you have sound, and you have, I believe it's to prompt for the camera, as well as the built-in mic. And over here, this is interesting. You can't really see it too well, but it says VGA, and essentially it's orange right now. It probably doesn't look like that on the video, but it's orange right now, and that means that you're using the dedicated graphics card, which is the NVIDIA GeForce GT 650M, which is 1 gig of video RAM, and I'll get more into that later. But so when it's orange, you're using the dedicated, which is obviously going to pull more power from the battery. However, if you decide to hit this button, it turns green, and then you get a sign that comes up and it says that you're switching basically between iGPU and dGPU. Well, iGPU is integrated graphics processing unit, and dGPU is dedicated graphics processing unit. So when you're green, you're using the integrated, which is going to save a lot more battery life. So if you're just doing word processing or whatever like that, then you're going to want to do the VGA. However, most of you guys are probably going to be doing the dedicated graphics card for some serious gaming. So that's that. Now I'll show you the side here, and as always the lighting is poor, but here you have two USB 2.0s. You can see that with the blue. You have eSATA with that also supports USB 3.0. So you have 3 ports that are supporting USB 3.0. You have a 9-in-1 card reader. You have an HDMI port, as well as VGA, and of course an Ethernet port. On the other side, you have your jacks for, oh, I'm sorry, you can't really see that, but you have your USB 2.0 slot. You have your DVD drive, as well as the standard ports for a mic, headset, and yes, that's it. So that's that. Up here you see, you can't see because it's all black and my camera sucks, but you have a 2 megapixel camera as well as a built-in mic. The mic is right here. You can't really see it. It's just a little dot there, and I've used it. It works great. The webcam's fluid, so if you guys want to do Skyping or anything like that, this is going to be able to do it without any issues. So I want to show you a quick show of the back. Again, it's a black matte finish. It's in really good condition. There might be some light scratches from normal wear and tear. So without further ado, let's look more into the specs. So off the top of my head, this unit has the same graphics card as the Alienware M14X R2, which is the NVIDIA GeForce GT 650M with 1 gigabyte of dedicated RAM. Now that's a really fast card. In addition, it has the processor is an i7 dual core. Let me see if I can bring it up here and get you the exact specifications. And properties. Yes, so we have an i7 3630QM CPU at 2.4 gigahertz. So that's it's a quad core processor, so you have 4 cores running at 2.4 gigahertz, And also, the cool thing about this is it actually overclocks itself to 3.4 gigahertz. So you're getting an additional 1 gigahertz with the computer automatically overclocking itself. So what does that mean? It means that you could play Skyrim on ultra settings with maxed out anti-aliasing. This system will play anything. Guaranteed. It will play anything, guaranteed. The installed RAM is 8 gigabytes, more than enough for gaming. People are getting crazy with 12 gigs, 36 gigs. You don't need that. 8 gigs is more than enough. If you're doing maybe, you're running multiple tasks like graphics program in the background, you're running streaming games and all that stuff, maybe you're going to need more. However, most people are not going to be doing that. Even 8 gigs is probably going to handle that no problem. So the processor as well as the graphics card is the same that's in the Alienware M14X R2. I'm selling this at $50 less because the keyboard doesn't light up. That's really the significant difference. So the keyboard doesn't light up. And this one has a 500 gigabyte hard drive as well. So as always, this is going to be coming with Skyrim Legendary Edition, Prototype, and Dead Space. So I'm going to give you a preview of Skyrim. I'm going to show you guys that it runs at maxed out settings. So as you can see, Legendary Edition, so you get all the DLCs, the high resolution pictures. Oh, and the one thing that I'd like to point out is the Alienware that I had sold, that was 1600 by 900. This is 1920 by 1080. So HD, this is basically the industry standard. Now you're getting into 4K, that would be the next level up, or 3K would be the next level up, and then 4K. However, right now 1920 by 1080p is still the industry standard. That's very high def. So it's maxed out there, and then I'm going to hit Ultra. Video settings have been set for ultra high quality. Excellent. Alright, so let's see how it runs. So we got Skyrim coming up. Now I had already started a game because I always like to bench test to make sure everything's running good and make sure that the graphics has the latest drivers and all that good stuff. So this is me controlling it. Keep in mind this is 1920 by 1080p on ultra settings, Skyrim. So maxed out anti-aliasing, which is generally a big killer on graphics. Now this is right after the dragon attacks, but I want you guys to see, this is the beginning of Skyrim. I want you guys to see how well it runs. Oh, that guy just took a meteor to the face. But yeah, so maxed out settings, this thing runs fluidly. I'm going to try to walk around, but I'm using one hand here. Oh god. What's that dragon at? It's out and about. But yeah, the picture looks amazing. So if you guys want to play Battlefield 4, no problem. You want to play WoW, no problem. This thing is a beast. And it has the latest NVIDIA graphics drivers, physics drivers. I put everything on. It's a fresh install of Windows 8.1. So this thing is good to go. And it has all the updates. Because I'm the man and that's what I do for my customers. Oh, there's the dragon. So as you guys can see, it runs like a champ. So that's that. I put Google Chrome on here. Obviously it comes with Internet Explorer. But Google Chrome is on here because I like Google Chrome. And you're going to see when you first get it, you have this icon here. It's called Keep Safe. That's so that you can set up your fingerprint reader here. So obviously I have not done that. But once you get it, you can set that up and configure it to read your fingerprint. So from there, you can just access your computer via using your fingerprint rather than putting in a password. So that's that. It's starting off around $700. I'm sorry, $800. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. And as always, thank you for watching.